Good day. I am Dr. Arnel Banaga Salgado, and it's my honor to welcome you to the course Ethics in Psychology, an elective subject in the Master of Arts in Psychology program of the Far Eastern University. To all our graduate students joining this online offering, I extend my warm greetings. Your presence in this program signifies a commitment not only to academic excellence but to professional responsibility. In psychology, competence without ethics is incomplete. This course is therefore foundational to your identity as future clinical psychologists, researchers, educators, and mental health practitioners. Ethics in psychology is not merely about rules, prohibitions, or compliance. It is about professional integrity, accountability, and the protection of human dignity. Every psychological assessment administered, every therapeutic intervention conducted, every research study designed, and every professional opinion rendered carries ethical implications. The decisions you make as psychologists will affect the lives, rights, and well-being of individuals and communities. In this course, we will examine the philosophical foundations of ethical reasoning, including principles such as beneficence, non-maleficence, autonomy, justice, and fidelity. We will explore professional ethical codes, legal standards, and regulatory frameworks governing psychological practice in both local and international contexts. We will also analyze complex ethical dilemmas involving confidentiality, informed consent, dual relationships, competence, cultural sensitivity, research ethics, digital practice, and emerging technologies. As graduate students, you are expected to go beyond memorizing ethical guidelines. You must also develop the capacity for ethical decision making, grounded in critical thinking, reflective judgment, and professional consultation. Ethical competence requires the ability to recognize dilemmas, evaluate competing values, assess risks and benefits, consult relevant codes and laws, and document responsible decisions. Because this is an online course, our engagement will be structured yet interactive. You will participate in case analysis, ethical scenario discussions, reflective writing tasks, and applied decision-making exercises. Realistic professional situations will be presented for analysis so that you may practice navigating the ambiguity and complexity in a safe academic environment. I encourage you to approach this subject with openness and intellectual humility. Ethical growth often begins with discomfort when we confront gray areas rather than clear answers. Some dilemmas will be not present and will have no easy solutions. In such instances, our task is not to seek perfection, but to pursue responsible and well-reasoned judgment. Throughout the semester, I invite you to reflect on three guiding considerations. First, how do we protect the welfare and rights of those we serve? Second, how do we maintain professional boundaries and competence in a rapidly evolving field? And third, how do we uphold integrity even when confronted with institutional pressures, personal biases, or conflicting interests? These questions are central to our ethical practice. As members of the academic community of the Far Eastern University, you are expected to uphold the highest standards of scholarly integrity, academic honesty, respectful discourse, confidentiality in case discussions, and professional communication are not optional. They are essential components of ethical formation. Please review the course syllabus carefully, including the learning outcomes, assessment criteria, and participation expectations. Allocate sufficient time for reading, reflection, and preparation. Ethical reasoning develops through continuous engagement and disciplined study. Allow me to emphasize that ethics is not a separate dimension of psychology. It is a framework that guides all professional action. Technical expertise may allow you to intervene effectively, but ethical integrity ensures that your interventions are just, respectful, and responsible. As future psychologists, you will hold positions of trust. Clients will disclose deeply personal information. Organizations will rely on your expertise. Courts, schools, hospitals, and communities may seek your professional judgment. Trust, once broken, is difficult to restore. Therefore, ethical practice is not merely compliance, it is the cornerstone of professional credibility. I'm honored to guide you through this important subject. I look forward to thoughtful discussions, rigorous analysis, and meaningful reflection as we work together to strengthen your ethical competence. Welcome to Ethics in Psychology. May this course deepen not only your knowledge, but also your integrity, wisdom, and professional responsibility. Thank you, and I look forward to our learning journey together this semester.